I'm really pleased to be joined today by my friend Marina Petrov, pianist, teacher, and founder of the Around the Globe International Music Festival. Marina brings a wealth of experience as a performer and pedagogue, and her 2025 festival promises to be another inspiring celebration of music and creativity from around the world. And welcome back, Marina. It's good to talk to you again about the Around the Globe International Music Festival 2025. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you,
And
Marcel, for having me.
that's a pleasure. And what can you tell us about this year's competition? Because I believe there are going to be four categories, and I believe that it's getting more and more popular as time goes by.
Yes, well, it's four different competitions really that we are having every year, and this year is the same, which includes the most popular one is the piano competition, piano composition competition for mainly for students and amateurs, not for professionals who are making money out of the composing, and then accordion competition and young musicologist competition. Why we are saying young musicologist competition is for young people up to 70 years of age, uh, uh, who would like to present their articles. So articles needs to be written in English about contemporary composers or jazz works and so on.
Okay, could we
So
just, what was the age that you mentioned there?
17 years of age,
17.
up to
Okay.
17 years of
Yeah.
age. So, it's mainly for students who, for pupils who are maybe doing GCSE,
Right.
A levels as well, yeah, I think it's 17. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Because from 18 and upwards, it's the adult, isn't it? So we put the age of 17. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you've got the accordion competition, a piano one, which is what obviously I'm most interested in, and composition too, actually. And then, did I say accordion? So you've got
Yes, and young
musicology
musicologists,
as
yes.
well. Okay, that sounds like you've got a lot on offer at the moment. Do you have lots of different, what are the kind of categories, say, for the piano competition? Because
Yeah.
that's your most
Well,
popular one.
this year we have, our usual categories for classical music, and so on, and different for recital, for example, and so on. However, we updated with the new category, which is setup piece category for contemporary music. Because we have on our website a list of piano contemporary and jazz works of various composers, but somehow I don't think that participants or whoever was interested to participate in our competition was actually maybe looking at it, because really our website is quite large website, because as I said, we have four separate competition with four different categories, in each competition, and very distinctive categories. I'm not going to go into each of it, because they're quite complex, especially accordion competition. It's very different. um, they're covering different styles, more kind of or chamber, music is there, which we in piano competition don't have. So they're really separate competitions. For piano composition competition, it's only a solo composition up till 5 minutes, and young musicologist competition article. I think depends how old you are, because once we had one boy who was 12 years of age. Of course, when you're 12 years of age, you don't have to write as long article as long as a person who is 16 years of age, and
So
so
you've
on.
got different categories within
Yes,
musicology.
absolutely.
Right.
But I'm
And
going to
some,
focus today on this setup piece category, where we promote really our list of piano contemporary composers. Unlike other competitions, we have a lot to choose from, because when you go to our web page, you will see that we uh, um, have like for example, pieces that we recommend for intermediate level, then late intermediate level, early advanced, advanced, and highly advanced. As well, we have for duet for four hands uh, category. Sorry, a list for those. So really, it's anyone can have a look and listen, because we have many of our pieces. You can listen via our website, because you will have a download link to listen to some of the pieces, most of the pieces actually. Uh, uh, Including, for example, your pieces, because we are promoting some of the pieces like Tides from Hey Presto for intermediate and momentum, but also further down the line, we are having Marcel Zidane Misty Whale, for example, which is late intermediate. So you know where you are kind of you know what a person want to choose, so you know, for their level. So we have many composers, apart from you of course, from different parts of the world. Some scores are people are able to download for free. For example, Vera Milankovic is intermediate. Glimmer of Sunshine is free to download on our website. We also have Melanie Spanswick, which is very popular composer, and her books as well. And so last year she published the Ghostly Piano Tales. So, for example, we chose to be a setup piece from her Bugsy. I think no, Boogie Monsters. Sorry, Boogie Monsters. It's for intermediate level, and so on. So it's really a lot of composers to explore.
So
As we're
that's a
going
set
further
piece.
down
So
in
that's
the
like a
early,
set piece. Sorry to interrupt. That's like a set piece that you chose, and then the candidates would learn that piece and be marked upon that
yeah. What we
particular piece.
actually put it there as well, you don't have to play only one piece. You can, because we have two categories, isn't it? Age category, and then any other category of the style you wish to enter, from classical to this one, to setup piece. So we put setup pieces, so you can choose several pieces if you want to, because in each category, I think it depends. You can perform up till 7 minutes or up till 10 minutes. It depends on how old you are. So the participants can choose any number of pieces or any style. You can mix intermediate piece with late intermediate if you can. So it's really up to the performer, a player, a piano player, which piece they can choose. Of course, this year we are introducing uh, uh, um, also pieces of Alison Matthews, that is quite popular as well. And we have jazz styles there as well, by Christopher Norton from Connections, for late intermediate, for example, trumpet blues. So there is so much to choose from. We have also for early advanced polyphonic pieces by Nalia Galimova. She's Lithuanian. And like Japanese doll, for example, early advanced. We have your beautiful piece, Adagio, which I would highly recommend. Absolutely adore that piece. Down the Mills by Alison Matthews. Um, we also have Dancing Through the Daffodils, which is by Melanie Spansik, for example, a short publication. As we're going for advanced, we have more pieces by Graham Lynch, which pieces was performed at our special recital this year by the winners who came from all around different parts of the world, like India, Serbia, Holland, and so uh,
It's got such a
you
wide
know,
reach. This festival does reach so far. I mean, there were literally people. I mean, I was fortunate to be adjudicating for it last year.
oh yes,
There were
yes,
people from everywhere, and the talent on display was not only at the advanced level at the super. There were because you've got recital categories as well.
yes,
So if you're interested in performing a short recital pieces of Chopin ballads, then I
absolutely.
think this is also a fantastic competition to enter for that. But you've got the difficulty levels across the board, really, from just late beginner, would you say is the earliest, or
Yes, late
intermediate?
beginner,
Yeah,
at least about around grade one level,
yeah,
and then upwards to the professional. So last year we had quite a few professional players, one of which from Serbia have won the prize. This year we had more virtuosi, younger, younger pianists like 16, 17 years of age, 14, 15, and so on. So, it varies from year to year.
yeah,
And we are so happy to have you, as well as others, but as our adjudicator there, and the response that we had from our participants is that everyone is happy with the results and with the comments, which are so valuable for them to that they know how to move forward.
yeah,
And later, some of our winners and candidates, they went to another competitions, and they uh, 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 um, had very similar, how to say, they didn't have as valuable feedback there, but they were also winning prizes. Like, if they win a prize at our competition, they usually win the prize in any other competition. This is what I'm trying to
right,
say.
right. That's good.
Yes, yes. So as I said, there's so much to explore. From our list, we had some kind of a little bit Spanish and Latino flavor from Monica Gardenas. As I said, if people find time to explore, they're really everything for someone. One of my favorite pieces is for advanced player, which I'm thinking of learning myself, is by Miloš Rajkovic, which is Serbian composer who lives in New York uh, many decades, and the piece is called Baghdad, and it was written uh, during the time of war in Iraq, for example. So we have this sort of thing as well
Right.
from our
Interesting.
composers. But as I said, oh yes, not to forget that we have also we have jazz styles without improvisation, but with improvisation as well. And we also have many pieces like that that people can enter, whatever they fancy. From Tim Richards, for example, we have John Camber as well. So we didn't leave anything out.
No, it seems like you've got a great roster of composers. You've
Yes,
got categories for everybody, so from children to all adults
yes,
ages. You seem to have kind of tailored for everyone here, really, and all
yes.
the different categories. So if you're a beginner, more of a beginner, or intermediate, or advanced, then there's a place for you here. Is what it seems.
Yes, yes, but that's the whole idea, Marcel, that we uh, uh, our sort of around the globe, it's all about performing, and that there is a stage there, there is a place, a platform that
Mm.
people can actually perform of any level. That's our whole point, because there is quite a few, for example, piano teachers who haven't performed because they were busy and they're thinking, oh, who is going to organize the concert now? And this and the other, everything takes time. They also come to us, and sort of start to practice and play lovely. And so, it's something for everyone really there.
Mm. No, it sounds very, very. I'm looking forward to it, and I know it's going to be busy again. It was very busy last year. And is there anything else? What about how do we get find out more about this competition, and when is the entry date for the
Right.
Around the Globe?
So the opening of our festival, where people can enter, is the 1st of September. We've done it this year a bit earlier, and I cannot remember now, but I know that we've done by very end of November, either 26th or 27th of November. So plenty of time to
To enter?
apply, to explore, or
Yeah.
even learn a piece that you have not learned
Mm.
uh, 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 by now.
And when
So
would the performance be? So you'd enter, you'd actually send a video, upload a video.
yes,
Um,
upload the
and
video. Yeah, you have because as I said, our website is huge. Information is all there. You just have to find it.
mm,
Before you, for example, we have for each competition we have a separate web page. So I'm advising people, whatever competition they're interested in, to go to a web page to see what categories they are there for them. Now, secondly, the second thing that uh, uh, um, people need to be doing, the players, to read entry rules and fees web page, because they have prices about the entry, how the entry works, what kind of videos, or we accept also audio files for composers only, and so on and so on. And then, so it's very thorough, I would say, information about that. Only afterwards, you look at the application, because you have added information on the application there, and it's pretty straightforward. We try to make application online pretty straightforward.
mm. Great. So it does seem very straightforward. So go to the web page, read the rules, and but go to the web page of the specific instrument or
Yes,
category that
that's why I
you're
said
looking.
we have four distinctive. So for each competition, because they're different, we actually advise that you look for your own specific competition you want to enter.
Yeah. So, for example, I have a student who's doing some Ravel, La Plus Galante or something like that, and doing some, say, Chopin Fantasy Impromptu. There'd be a retired teacher, perhaps, there'd be a category for them.
Yes,
And
absolutely. For example, I can look even now. Um, if I go to a piano competition, so you said Ravel and what else?
say the Chopin Fantasy Impromptu or something along
Fantasy
those lines.
Impromptu. Now, there is how to say, um, because Ravel, we would say that it's a different style than Chopin, isn't it?
Yeah,
The best way for this person, for example, is to enter a recital,
yeah,
because for recital, there the minimum is, you see what we put here, it's contrasting pieces of different styles and periods, which is
mm,
exactly what it is. We
yeah.
didn't say how many pieces and so on. Then, so he's retired piano teacher, right?
Retired, just a retired teacher, so not piano.
Yes, okay. So, for example, then uh, you have another sort of age category. You look at the age category, and you come to adult, amateur, advanced talent, which
Right.
is 18 plus, no limit, yes?
Okay.
And it says here can be performed up to 15 minutes because I
All right.
believe that would fit in for this person nicely.
Yeah, I mean, so that, yeah, that's the point really. I was trying to say. So, but kind of any kind of level really. There's a
Yes,
category for somebody. For example, somebody grade three doing their grade three for December could actually do this as a practice run and upload their video to you, and there'd be a category and a place for
yes,
somebody
because
a child
we
doing
did
grade three.
cover adult, amateur, advanced, adult, amateur, star,
Mm.
which is less up to 10 minutes, adult, amateur, intermediate. So we have this specifically for adult amateur. I mean, this adult amateur star, it's, everything before advanced.
Yeah, yeah,
So really, any grade can go there
yes,
from grade three upwards.
yeah,
And then we have adult advanced, so other intermediate, so on. So really, it's for everyone there.
yeah. As well as children, obviously, as well.
Oh,
So,
yes,
yeah.
it's the same.
Okay,
It's the same. Yes,
great.
yes. And then
Well,
we have even category for professional. It's up to them. So we just, what they want to choose, but professional is slightly different.
great. Okay, well, thank you, Marina, for
Thank
joining me
you.
again today. I'm really looking forward to this festival.
Thank you,
I'm
me as
sure
well.
I'm sure it's going to be as successful, even more successful than the last one. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marcel. Thanks. Bye bye for now.
Bye.